people. So like what about Charles Hoskinson? I tweeted out a clip of Craig criticizing him when he was on my pod. He
Yeah.
replied, that went semi-viral and was picked up by some news platforms and everything. I think he said that he just didn't care or something about what Craig said. What's your take on Charles?
Charles, I think, is much more Machiavellian. I think he pretends to be a much more everyman, and I think he's a lot more insidious, actually. Cardano, the way that the Cardano sort of ecosystem works, he's got his nonprofit IOHK and all these other things. But if you look at the way that Cardano is marketed, they're out there in the third world, literally going to like illiterate rural farmers and explaining how the world is going to work on Cardano, and therefore they need to buy these coins and tokens and whatever. And I think that's, I mean, just plainly immoral. It's like, it's like selling vacuums that don't work out in the country. Like these kind of people have existed for a very long time, and they're bad people. And this stuff goes all the way to the top. He also has a very big ego. He's one of those guys who pretends to be very humble, but you can tell he gets very, very irritated when he's criticized. And also from a technical standpoint, I think the one innovation in Cardano that they find interesting is they've sort of simulated Ethereum like state and stateful contracts, but they use the UTXO model for its scalability, which at a very high level is smart, but the way it's been implemented in Cardano is very amateurish. I've had conversations with a couple people that were basically saying, hey, look at the way it's been done in BSV. I see the way you've done it here, but did you know? And they're very like, oh, you scammer, this and that. And I'm like, well, guys, your blockchain can only do some very small amount of volume before, just plainly before it doesn't work. And they don't want to hear it. They don't really care. And the reason they don't really care is it's not about that. They don't care about scalability. They care about pumping token valuations, which is their business model. And so no, Charles is not a good guy, but he's very good at looking like one.
Okay.